Tech companies are like big ships in the ocean of business, and the captains of these ships are called tech leads. These captains help steer the company, making sure it goes in the right direction. Sometimes the ocean is calm and the ships sail smoothly, making everyone happy. Other times it can be rough and steering the ship becomes very hard. Welcome back to Stock Whispers, your gateway to investment brilliance. Are you ready for a roller coaster ride through the world of finance, where fortunes can soar as high as a Bitcoin rocket or take a dive like a rock star after a wild night? The stock market just gave us a Monday to remember, and guess who's leading the charge? That's right, our tech giants. In today's financial news, the tech world gave us something to smile about. The Nasdaq, a stock market filled with technology companies, went up by a neat 0.8%, finishing at 16,103.45 points. This rise made it the star of the day among its stock market friends. It's like the Nasdaq decided to put on its running shoes and sprint ahead, leaving others a tad bit jealous of its speed and shine. Not wanting to be left too far behind, the S&P 500, which is like a big family photo of 500 important companies, also had a good day. It climbed up by 0.63%. Although it's not quite as flashy as the Nasdaq's performance, it's like the S&P 500 is saying, "Hey, I'm pretty cool too." It's a reminder that while tech stocks may get a lot of the glory, other areas of the market are also doing their happy dance. Then there's the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which we can think of as the wise grandparent of stock indexes. It went up by a more modest 0.20%. While that might not seem like a lot, especially next to the tech-savvy Nasdaq, it's like the Dow is calmly sipping tea, reminding everyone that slow and steady can also be a good way to go. So, in the world of stocks today, tech was indeed the teacher's pet. But everyone brought something to the party, making it great news for investors all around. Nvidia's big moment is also worth celebrating as they kick off their 3-day GTC developer conference right in sunny California. And guess what? The excitement wasn't just in the air or on people's heads, it showed up in the numbers too. Nvidia's shares saw a nice little bump, going up by 0.7%. This rise in Nvidia's shares because of the conference is a perfect example of how sometimes the stock market reacts to events in ways you might not expect. It's like the market has its own quirky sense of humor, finding joy in a developer conference and celebrating with a small but significant uptick in share prices. It's as if the traders decided that any event worth wearing a ridiculous hat for must be worth a boost in investment too. So, as Nvidia rolls out its welcome mat to developers from all over, its shares get a little lift, reminding us that sometimes the fun and the financial go hand in hand. And really, this isn't just about Nvidia or its festive gear. It's a little snapshot of how excitement and positive events in the tech world can ripple through to the financial markets. But wait, there's a big elephant in the room. The Federal Reserve's meeting happening this week. It's got everyone on the edge of their seats, much like waiting for the season finale of the show that's had you hooked all year. The big question on everyone's mind, will they hike up the interest rates or will they leave them be? It's the kind of suspense that makes you munch on your popcorn a little faster, wondering what twist the plot is going to take next. Now, if you're betting on a dramatic turn of events, you might want to hold on to your hats, because the whispers from the experts, those folks who spend their days with their eyes glued to numbers and charts, suggest that we might just be in for a steady ride this time. No big shakes or shocks expected. It's like expecting a cliffhanger ending but getting a nice, calm resolution instead. Not exactly the adrenaline rush some are hoping for, but hey, in the world of finance, steady can be pretty darn good. So, as we all wait with bated breath for the Fed's decision, it's a bit like tuning in for the final reveal in a reality TV show. Will they change the interest rates, or won't they? While the experts are leaning towards a no-drama announcement, it's important to remember that in the world of economics, just like in TV shows, surprises can happen. But for now, it seems we might just be able to watch this episode without having to hide behind the sofa. Today's tech headlines are also causing quite the stir in the stock market, with a story that sounds like it's straight out of a schoolyard chant. But instead of childhood sweethearts, we're talking about two of the biggest names in tech, Google and Apple. The rumor mill is in overdrive with news that Apple might be adding a touch of Google's smarts to its iPhones, thanks to an integration of Google's Gemini-powered AI into iPhone software. This move sent Google's stock flying up by 6.9%, making it the superhero of the stock market today. But wait, there's more on the horizon that's got investors and tech enthusiasts alike settled on the edge of their seats. NVIDIA, the mastermind behind some of the most powerful chips in the tech kingdom, is rumored to be unveiling a new AI chip. The buzz around this potential game-changer is so intense, it's like the night before the biggest holiday of the year, with everyone wondering what gift they'll find when they wake up. Will NVIDIA's latest creation be the breakthrough everyone is hoping for, or will it be just another hopeful contender in the endless race of tech innovation? Investors seem to be betting on the former, with NVIDIA's shares jumping by 2.75% even before the market opened. These thrilling updates from the tech world are more than just gossip. They're a glimpse into the future of how we might live, work, and play. With giants like Google, Apple, and NVIDIA making moves that could reshape the tech landscape, it's an exciting time to be a part of this ever-evolving story. All right, let's huddle for some wisdom nuggets. It was full of waiting for what's coming next, cool new ideas popping up, and a bit of guessing on what might take off. But here's something important to remember. Investing isn't just about running after the newest or brightest thing out there. It's really about knowing the game, who's playing, and sticking to your own plan. Now, as we keep an eye on what the big bosses at the Federal Reserve are up to and get excited about all the amazing things happening in tech, there's a key piece of advice to hold on to. Spread out your investments, make sure you've done your homework, and don't put all your money into one thing. Well, unless it's cat videos you're investing in, because let's be honest, those always seem to bring smiles and are pretty much a sure bet on the internet. So, as you think about where to put your money, remember it's all about mixing things up, being smart, and maybe having a laugh at those cat videos along the way. It's a bit like making sure you don't just eat pizza every day. Sure, pizza is great, but you'll miss out on other good stuff. And just like food, in investing, a little variety can make things a lot more interesting and safer in the long run. Thanks for tuning into Stock Whispers. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our expert investing advice. Until next time, keep listening to those whispers and let them guide you to your next big win. See you soon.